Okay, I got this other video coming up. It's from my buddy Daniel Troya. He just made an awesome film called "We're All in This Together," where he actually biked across the country. I'm gonna take a shot now because this all is supposed to be done in a bar. Tonight was gonna be the first night at Equal Parts right down the street from my house, where we were gonna have this event and show the films there. And hopefully, if we're allowed to touch people again, we will go back to Equal Parts and all of our films we're gonna show them there, on the screens in public. But right now we're doing it here, so I'm doing it at my home bar. So cheers. Woo! Oh yeah, and Daniel Troya made a film about biking across America with no money and no food when he left, and he was relying on the kindness of strangers. He made it all the way across the country and back. It's awesome. It's called "We're All in This Together." You got to check it out. But he's made one here that I'm pretty sure he used the advantage of some of the attributes he acquired on that trip for this video here. So this is Daniel Troya's submission. Love that guy.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think this quarantine is going to be really good for my mental health, honestly, because it's going to give me the opportunity to just, step away from everybody else and really just focus on myself. There's nothing quite like a good book on a Saturday afternoon and a hot cup of tea.
Steiner, I came here to do two things. Chew bubblegum and kick some ass. I'm all out of bubblegum.
All right. So that was awesome. I fucking love Daniel. So we got now one hot cup of tea. Sure, why not? Insanity or psychedelic rock. There was some good. I think it was like Mystic Braves playing in the background of one of those clips. So psychedelic rock. Hey, I like that one. That might be a good one. Let's see. Okay. Next up, awesome. We got, this is my buddy Shannon, who actually, he was here with me for the quarantine. He came down to visit from Portland, and he ended up coming down right when the lockdown happened. That's cool because he was planning on staying for like 2 weeks anyway. So we did our little isolation, quarantine, 2-week shelter-in-place thing together. And had a fucking blast, actually. Missed the dude, which he was back down here. But he made, he really helped Timon with Timon's submission. It wouldn't have been what it was without Shannon. It was Timon's idea, Timon's concept, but Shannon did most of the legwork for that. But he's an artist. He's like a visual artist at heart, and he does, He's had art galleries, and he used to put on shows, and he does a lot of video art as well. And so this one's like a little different, It's like this one's a little more of an art piece, and it's fucking awesome. It's called COVID-19, and here you go. This is Shannon's submission for week 1. that one. And the audio behind that one actually is he took that. Did you guys see that corny Imagine video that all those celebrities did? Where they all sing fucking Imagine by John Lennon into their cell phones, and oh god, it's so bad. He took that video, that audio, and he put it into this weird audio program that like distorts it, and that was that background audio for that video. So one of the suggestions is corny celebrity videos. That could be a fun. Dance party. There was a dance party. And then face mask. If we want to keep it topical, we're doing coronavirus quarantine this week, so face mask's a little similar, but I'd allow it. I don't know. Whatever. Like I said, fucking leave some comments. Tell me what suggestions you guys want for next week. All right. Now, here we go. We got Fina's sex. This is Serafina's. I hope I'm saying her name right. Like I said, I have not met her yet, but she's hilarious and does awesome characters. So I can't wait to meet her when we're allowed to meet people again. But here's your second video. This is actually get in the kitchen. We're all having to get in the kitchen during this whole COVID thing, and she's got a couple tips for you while you're in there. Some recipes, some cooking know-how in the kitchen. So here you go. This is Serafina's second character tonight. Enjoy.
Hello and welcome to the premiere episode of Quarantine Kitchen. This is the kitchen and this is quarantine. I'm Aunt Carol, your host. Not your aunt, okay? But hair like this, I gotta be somebody's aunt, right? Okay. On today's episode, we're gonna be making one of my favorite quarantine recipes, and that is cheesy bread or cheesy toast, whatever you want to call it, whatever floats your boat. The first ingredient is bread. Just a good old-fashioned loaf of bread. Now, mine's pretty darn stale. Yeah, it's like a rock. Like my husband's abs. Just kidding. They're not hard. Anyway, so you take this bread, and it was stale in for a while in our kitchen. I thought, I'm never gonna eat that, but now it's quarantine time, so we're eating everything. So you just slice into it. You just cut yourself a nice stale slice. Now, I'm not entirely certain of the scientific mechanism behind it, but if you take a piece of stale bread, like such, and you stick it in the microwave, it actually reverses the staling process. Yeah, so that's pretty neat. It makes it taste just like fresh bread. You take your bread now, and you're just gonna take a little, we're out of butter. Not to fear, because we're just gonna, I could run to the store, but we're on quarantine and there is no way I'm leaving my house. We're just gonna do a little spritz. Just do a little spritz of that. Now you just want it to be nice and shiny. Look at all those bubbles. That shows that it's working. Now, because it's quarantine time, you just gotta find what's in your fridge. I'm all out of like the fancy cheeses, like cheddar or mozzarellas or parmesans. So I'm just gonna I have some here cheese stick. You can just peel it nicely. This is just such an easy, fun little recipe for you to have, some nice comfort food. Real simple. We're just gonna put the cheese on like that. It's just a little cheese boat. Love a little cheese boat for my mouth. Any vehicle to get cheese into my mouth. Wonderful. Now we're just gonna take it. We're gonna take it like so. We're just gonna pop it right here. Stick it on into the microwave. You're just gonna microwave it for like 15 seconds to 45, depending on how stale your bread is. I'm gonna go for 45 because as you saw, mine's a rock. While you're waiting, you can think about someone you can serve or someone you can get back at for being a little curmudgeon. I can hear it bubbling. Oh, fun. Cooking in the kitchen, waiting for my bread to cook. There it goes. It's done. It's ready. So am I for this quarantine to be done. Wow. Look at that. That is a Hot boat, hot boat, hot boat, hot boat, hot boat, hot boat, hot boat. Okay, we got ourselves a hot boat, folks. Look at that. Look at the way that cheese glistens. The oil soaked through to the bottom, which is that's how you know you got a good piece. And look, that looks like fresh bread again. So malleable. So malleable. Hello, eat me. That's what it's saying. Eat me. Time to eat me. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot. I got so excited. I just wanted to take a bite right now. We're going to let it cool. We're going to let it cool for a moment. All right, it's all cooled. Yeah, I can really taste that Pam. I can really taste that Pam. That's good. That's good. I'm going to live off of this for the next 2 weeks. It has all the vitamins and minerals you need too. I'm pretty sure. Who knows? You all have a wonderful rest of your day. I don't even know what day it is, but have a wonderful one. And tune in next week for some more Quarantine Kitchen.
That looked delicious. I don't understand how you could fit such a complex recipe of that string cheese on top of stale bread into such a short amount of time. It's delicious, first of all, and I cannot wait to have you cook for me. That is wow, it was inspiring. Some inspirations for next week's suggestions I got from that. The word curmudgeon. Love the word curmudgeon. It's a great word. How about some lines? Find what's in your fridge. That could be a fun suggestion. Find what's in your fridge. What kind of video would that inspire? Comfort food. I'd take that suggestion. Eat me. You can go a few different ways with eat me. And how about just a cooking video? What if next week we did everyone does a instructional cooking video? I like that one. Again, let me know in the comments what suggestions you want for next week. Until then, what do we have next? What do we have? We've got, oh, buddy. This guy is probably the best impressionist I've ever met. He's absolutely hilarious. He does killer characters, and if he hears you talk for 5 seconds, he can nail exactly how you speak and do it back to you. This is Austin. I think Naso. I think you say his last name Naso. Anyway, I gotta get these guys YouTube pages and Twitter handles and stuff. I should be giving them that kind of love right now. If you want to text it to me, go ahead and I'll give it out, but no one's watching anyway. I think we got 13 people? Well, I mean, I'm grateful for every single one of you. That's 30 people's awesome. So if you want those 13 people having your information, which I should have asked you for, everyone that submitted a video, go ahead and get it to me.